Welcome to the iVotronic voting system. To select a visual ballot, please touch the screen. To select an audio-only ballot, press the diamond-shaped button. To select a visual ballot, please touch the screen. To select audio-assisted ballot selected. Please wait. Loading ballot. This will take a few seconds. You will be notified upon completion.
As it's loading, listen to what it's saying, because what you really want is a select button. It will move you into a contest.
Ballot load complete. Voting instructions. Please listen carefully, as these instructions will guide you through the navigation features of the iVotronic. To skip these instructions and enter the ballot, press the diamond-shaped button at any time. The audio ballot is presented in two distinct voices, a male voice for instructional audio segments and a female voice for ballot audio segments. The following are examples of the voices you will hear as you navigate through the audio ballot.
This is the voice that will play during the ballot audio segments.
This is the voice that will play during the instructional audio segments. The iVotronic has an audio navigation panel located near the lower center of the voting unit. This panel consists of three raised buttons, which are, from left to right, the up arrow, the down arrow, and the diamond-shaped button. The up and down arrow buttons allow you to move up or down within the ballot and within option lists. The arrow buttons are also used to perform many other functions, which are described as needed within the audio ballot. The diamond-shaped button allows you to select and deselect available options. The vote button is also used in the audio ballot. It is the large oval-shaped button located at the top center of the voting unit. The vote button allows you to cast your ballot when you are ready to vote. You will be notified when you are able to vote. In each audio segment, you will be told which buttons are available for you to press. Please take a few moments to familiarize yourself with the location of the navigation panel and the vote button. To replay these instructions anytime during the voting process, touch the screen. If you are ready to continue listening to the ballot navigation instructions, press the down arrow button. To repeat these instructions, press the up arrow button. End of instructions.
And before you do that, basically when you're voting, the three buttons that you're working with are the up, the down, and the select.
Okay,
The
that makes
fourth
sense.
button is the volume button, which if you have
We did not
headsets
record
on,
an action.
you
Please
could
return
use.
to the previous
Okay.
message
And
and
he's
select
gonna
an action to
prompt
continue
you,
voting.
And he's
Remember,
gonna- he'll
use the
stop in a
up and down
second.
arrows to
But
move
those
through
are
the
basically
contests
the
and
only three
available
buttons you
selections.
need.
Use the
So if you get into
diamond-shaped button
trouble,
to make a
select
selection.
allows get you
To
back
return to the
a
current
fixed
selection,
point
press
Yeah.
the
you can figure
diamond-shaped
out.
button.
So let's
To
push the
repeat these
diamond.
instructions,
Pushing
press
the
the
diamond
up
button
arrow. End of instruction. The iVotronic has an audio navigation panel located near the lower center of the voting unit. The following navigation instructions guide you through a ballot containing just office contests. Your options will be described before the first contest plays. To move through the contest titles, use the up and down arrow buttons. To listen to the available selections within a contest, press the diamond-shaped button after the contest title has been played. After you have selected a contest, press the up and down arrow buttons to listen to the available selections. To make a contest selection, press the diamond-shaped button after the selection has played. Your selection will be repeated, and the phrase "has been selected" will be played to confirm your choice. To change a selection, move to your current selection, listen to it play, and then press the diamond-shaped button. Your selection will be repeated, and the phrase "has been deselected" will be played to confirm the change. When you are done making selections in a contest, press the up or down arrow button to listen to the next or previous contest title. When you arrive at a contest in which you have already made a selection, both the contest title and your selection will be played. At each transition, instructions for the next available steps will be played. You may begin voting. To enter the ballot, press the down arrow button. To repeat these instructions, press the up arrow button. End of instructions.
Down.
All right, I'll push down now.
State of Kansas official general election ballot. County of Sedgwick, April 5, 2011.
The number of contests in this election, 1. Contest, 1.
School Board Member at Large, USD 265, Goddard. Vote for 4 or fewer.
Number of selections in this contest, 11. No selection made.
So you go down arrow to the next selection, the next person,
Okay.
You have reached the end of the ballot. Summary ballot
and
mode.
we don't want that.
You are required to review your selections. In summary ballot mode, your selections will be played back
Because
to you.
we didn't go
If you want to
into the
change a
contest.
selected choice, press the diamond-shaped button after
So
the
we
contest
haven't
title and
voted.
choices
We
are
want to
played.
hit the diamond shape
You
to
will
get
be
us back
returned to the selected
to the selection.
contest 1.
And you're back at selection.
School Board Member at Large, USD 265, Goddard. Vote for 4 or fewer.
Now, to get into that
Selection
contest, you
1
have to hit the
of
diamond
4.
button.
No selection made.
All right, so hit the diamond button.
2
Right.
of
School Board Member at Large, USD 265, Goddard. Vote for 4 or fewer.
summary revote mode. To return to the contest selected and make a change to your choice, press the diamond-shaped button. To continue listening to the summary ballot, press the down arrow. To repeat these instructions, press the up
Press the
arrow.
down.
End of
button.
instructions.
Push the down button or the diamond button?
Push the down button. I want to see what happens because it.
Contest 1.
School Board Member at Large, USD 265, Goddard. Vote for 4 or fewer.
Selection 1 of 4. No selection made.
Push the down.
Selection 2 of 4. You have reached the end of
You
the
have reached
summary
the end of the
ballot.
ballot.
Blank ballot. You have not made a choice in any contest.
why it's pushing
To
us
return to
through
the
to-
ballot to make or change
I think I know.
contest
So if we hit
1.
this the selection
School
button,
Board Member at Large,
and then if
USD...
we hit the select
Selection
button again,
1.
Sarah McDonald.
it'll get us to the actual
Deselected.
vote because what it said earlier was that we wanted to push the select button. You told me to go ahead and push the down button, so I did.
To get into the contest.
Get into
Right.
the other contest.
We
There
did
were
not
no other
record an action.
contests though.
Please return
So
to
we
the
couldn't-
previous
we
message
can't
and
select
select an
anything.
action to continue
hit
voting.
select again.
Remember,
Hit select
use
again.
the up and down arrows to move through
Okay.
the contests under the selection 1.
Sarah McDonald.
Deselected.
What did you hit there?
The diamond button.
So you've deselected her.
Yeah.
Now go down arrow.
Selection 2.
Okay.
Bob Merritt.
Deselected.
No, if you hit when
If
he's
I hit
deselected,
if I hit the diamond button again,
Then
I'll
you
be
will
selected
select
though.
him.
Yeah.
Selection 3.
Lisa Zoller.
Deselected.
Okay, so there that's
let's
deselected too.
pick her.
Okay.
Selection 3.
Lisa Zoller.
Selected.
Okay. And the printer recorded the vote.
Okay.
Now hit your down arrow again.
Selection 4.
Jeff Blubaugh.
Deselected.
Okay.
Do you want him?
The,
Because you have to pick 4.
you have to pick 4, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Selection 4.
Jeff Blubaugh.
Selected.
We'll go down
Selection
here.
5.
Janice
Let's
Dennis.
pick him.
Deselected. Selection 5.
Janice Dennis.
Selected.
Okay.
Go down arrow.
Selection 6.
Gail A. Jameson.
Deselected.
Okay.
Let's pick that person.
Selection
Now we pick 4. Go down arrow
Gail
to
A.
the next one.
Jameson.
Selection 7.
Sherry
Let's
Lauer.
select that person.
Deselected. You have already selected the maximum number of choices in this contest.
Okay? It tells
If you
you've
wish to
already
change
selected
one of your
4.
selections in this contest, you must first deselect a previous selection. To return
So,
to the
let's
contest,
go-
press the diamond-shaped
You have to
button.
go diamond-shaped
Once
to get
in the
back into the
contest,
contest.
move to a selected choice and press the diamond-shaped button to deselect that choice. To repeat these instructions, press the up arrow. End of instructions.
And selected
Selection
there.
7.
Okay.
Sherry
Now up arrow
Lauer.
gets you back a
Deselected.
Okay.
couple. Go up arrow
Selection.
about 2 or 3.
Selection.
That's good.
3.
Lisa Zoller.
Selected.
Now let's unselect her by hitting select.
Selection 3.
Lisa Zoller.
Deselected.
And now let's go down arrow 2 or 3.
Selection.
Get to another one.
Selection
6.
Gail.
Selection 7.
Okay.
Sherry Lauer.
Deselected.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and
Let's
push that
push
select
that
button.
one.
Selection 7.
Sherry Lauer.
Selected.
So now you know you've picked your 4.
Correct.
So down arrow will keep you going through the ballot.
Correct. But how do I get out of the ballot? Since I've selected the
arrow.
4. Oh, I have to go all the way down.
Selection 8. Write-in. Deselected.
And that's always your last one. So down arrow again.
Selection 9. Write-in. Deselected.
Another one.
Selection 10. Write-in. Selection 11. Write-in.
They gave you the
Deselected.
chance to write in 4 people.
Wow.
Down
You
arrow.
have reached the end of the ballot.
You have reached the
Ballot
end of the ballot.
complete. You have made choices in all contests. To return to the ballot to make or change your selections, press the diamond-shaped button. You may cast your ballot now or at any time. To vote your ballot, press the vote button located at the
Yeah.
top center of the voting
Take your
machine.
hand on the outside of the machine and go up to the top.
To return to the ballot to make
Find
or
your
change your
ballot,
selections,
button,
press
and
the
then push vote.
diamond-shaped button. You may
All right.
cast your ballot
I
now
found
or at
the
any time.
button,
To vote your ballot,
and I'm
press
going to
the
push
vote.
it.
Okay.
Give me 2
Your
minutes.
ballot has been cast. Thank you for voting.
Now, what
End of
happens
voting
is when you
session.
make a selection, you hear the printer there,
Yeah, now it's printing.
it's printing the whole ballot. But that always tells you when you've made a selection
Yeah.
or when you've made a deselection, because it will print something on the tape to show that that choice has been erased.
Mhm.
So you always know when you've activated the machine to make a vote.
Yeah.
What was complicated with this particular ballot, although it was a simple ballot, was getting into the contest in the very beginning. We needed to hit the diamond
Well, the
button.
only reason was because we didn't hit the diamond button. It didn't realize we wanted to get into the ballot.
Right. Now, if we had a ballot where we were voting for mayor, a judge, a councilman, and 4 or 5 other contests,
Mhm.
the down arrow would bring you from one contest to the next contest.
Okay.
And then the diamond button would put you in it.
So how many areas are these voting machines located in?
All of the polling sites in Sedgwick County.
In Sedgwick County. Okay. So this is just in Sedgwick County.
This machine.
Okay.
You live in...
I live in Reno County.
You
and
use a different
it's
machine.
a little bit of a different machine.
Right,
It's more
so-
of a keypad.
Did you find this easier or harder than your machine?
I actually found it a little easier, to be honest.
Okay,
But the one that we have in Reno County also works. It just kind of depends on what they have.
Now, the other thing that we didn't bother with here, you have a volume button.
Mhm.
That's the 4th button on the panel.
Yeah.
That will work, and it's a circle. It's a
Mhm.
rotor that just keeps pushing the volume up, 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 and then down.
No.
And you also will have, if you don't have a volume control in your headset, the ones that are at the polling places do.
Okay.
So normally you don't need to use the volume button because the headset will be able to control it.
Okay.
But if you needed to use that, you would. Generally, you're using those 3 buttons, up, down, and select. If you didn't make a selection after a little bit, it's going to sit there and start squawking at you. No selection was made. And at that point, you'll find the up and the down arrows really don't seem to work.
Mm-hmm.
It wants a select button or the diamond button again to get you back to where you are.
Okay. So that's an actual little prompt. You can think of
Yes.
that as an actual window.
Yeah. So if up and down don't get you where you want it to be, always hit select because it'll get you there. What we ended up doing in this particular time, because we went down arrow right away, it ran through the whole ballot and put us into the revote mode, where you have to check your ballot to confirm it. When we had 4 selections out of 11, when you hit that 5th selection, it told you you've already voted.
Correct.
Now, if we'd only voted for 3, when you got to the summary ballot, it would have said, you have not voted in, you can't say all contests because it was only one contest, but you've not made all of your selections.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'd have to go back and read through each one to see which ones were selected, which ones were deselected.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't want to vote for any more than the 3 you voted for, you don't have to.
Okay.
At the end, it will tell you you have not voted for everybody, and you still can cast your vote. That's called an undervote.
Mm-hmm.
But it makes sure that you know you undervoted.
Yeah.
It won't let you vote for too many, and it will make sure you know you didn't vote for as many as you could.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay?
Yeah.
Do you have any other questions?
I think this is very simple. It's about as user-friendly as it could probably get. I think it's a very good process, and I hope that we can see them in other regions and other areas. So I don't think I have any other questions.
Well, and I like to say, since we are doing this in Sedgwick County, in Wichita, Kansas, Commissioner Lehman, who is our election commissioner now, was not involved in the selection of the machines, but she can be, take reassurance from your endorsement of the selection of the machines that was made by her predecessor. And that selection was made after exhaustive input from the blind and visually impaired community.
Mm-hmm.
Because we looked at all of the machines, we looked at all of the possibilities. We had many meetings where 2 or 3 machines were available to play with, like we're doing today.
Yeah.
And the selection was made after consumer input. And we're very proud of that, and we're very pleased with that. We've always had a very warm feeling about our election commission because it's always been responsive to the entire community, and especially, I think, to the visually impaired community. So I appreciate your endorsement of our selection. Okay.
All right.
Thanks a lot, Estin.
Yeah, thank you.